And as we look live at our storm tracker radar, not a drop of rain out there today, and we're expecting to stay dry through the Thanksgiving weekend. In fact, our sky has cleared out and local travel weather on the Gulf Coast is going to be flawless, but in other parts of the country, not so much. The eastern panhandle, central Florida, still dealing with rain. We even had a tornado warning yesterday go off into parts of Orlando near Kissimmee, right around the Disney World Resort. Not much in the way of damage, thankfully, but rain still continues to track from the southwest to northeast. Rain going to be an issue for central Florida during the morning. Things will eventually trend drier later in the day, but farther to the north and east is where rain will continue and even switch over to snow. South Carolina, North Carolina dealing with a lot of rain. A heavy pocket of rain north of Charlotte right along Interstate 77 to the west of Greensboro. And you can start to see around Asheville where some of that rain is switching over to parts of sleet and parts of snow. And farther north where the cooler air is starting to work its way in, we're seeing that a lot, especially right on the Virginia and West Virginia state line. And our Fox 10 Futurecast shows that a lot more is on the way. So travel here on the Gulf Coast is going to be fine. Travel to parts of the northeast, you could end up with a few headaches. So that means if you're going to be heading to the airport later, you're going to have to keep in mind that northeastern airports may have delays. Temperature in the port city right now 35, Pascagoula at 31, upper 30s around downtown and Theodore. Same for those of you around Loxley and Summerdale, 40 in Foley, 43 Perdido Key, and Pensacola you have 41. Now we talked about air travel. If you're heading to Mobile Regional Airport, the sky going to be mostly sunny today. Great flying weather. Temperature right now 35, and there are no delays in Mobile at all, and there are no delays for any of the airports locally or for any of the hubs. Pensacola, New Orleans, Birmingham, Atlanta, Gulfport, Charlotte, Dallas, all looking fine and all running on time. Regionally, we're seeing the same thing. All of the airport icons are showing green, which is good. In parts of the Northeast, it's showing green as well, although that may be changing later today. Here's why. A peek at the Fox 10 Futurecast, you can see a lot of that rain switching over to snow just to the west of Philadelphia and New York City. Most of Pennsylvania and locations in Virginia and West Virginia and even New York State are going to be dealing with more snow. Buffalo is going to be dealing with more snow as well. That trend continues as we move farther up the East Coast. By 3 this afternoon, still a lot of snow from just to the west of Philadelphia and New York City up into parts of New York State as well as into parts of Vermont. We start to see the snow showers begin to taper off in the evening, but even at 8 o'clock, a lot of snow still going to be falling just to the west of New York City and running all the way up into parts of Maine overnight and into your Thanksgiving morning. So Thanksgiving morning, the snow showers will be gone, but today that could cause a lot of travel headaches. Locally, though, we've got no problem. Low 60s for a high, 40 for a low. Flawless weather through the entire Thanksgiving weekend. Warmer temperatures, though, by Saturday and Sunday. Highs return to the mid to lower 70s, but we don't deal with any winter precipitation down here, and our temperatures are going to be feeling very good, especially for the next several days. We'll talk more weather and track more travel conditions coming up in our next half hour.